Hello everyone. So yesterday we have discussed about the methodology and functionalities of work, right? And today we are going to work on some features as well as some live data. Okay. So we'll do one more. So have you done the exercise on one? Yes or no? Today I will give you more assignment. Is it okay for you? One more assignment that I will show you before I go forward. Okay. Have you done the Friday's assignment that uploaded? Yes or no? Is it audible to you or just I'm talking continuously? That's why. See, these are the questions that I have mentioned here, and the data set is in Weather Australia. Okay. No, I am not sure about that. Okay. So don't worry. Check out the Fridays, all the details, so you will get to know that about what we have uploaded. I think yesterday you have covered MATLAB, right? So today, I just want to go for the some problem statement on the basis of credit card for depiction, and as well as little quick recap about what we have done yesterday's session. That is the thing, right? And also today we are going to implement the histogram. The last point that we still haven't defined, right? And that's why a quick recap about it, and then we go for the implementation. Cannot chat to everyone. No, actually, I have even I told the team about this one. They will make, hope they will make within a 5 minutes. Okay. So I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, already shared. This is the problem statement. Weather forecasting, do the data pre-processing, and have you know about the data weather Australia data set? Previously, we have taken in this any of the session. Yes, so right. I think we have discussed about weather Australia's data set. So hope so. You guys got this point because find the location. Those are having the minimum temperature 3, 6, 15, 12. Find the location. Those are having the humidity less than 45 on the 9 a.m. So so much data set we have, and you can try to implement this into the macro because I would like to go for the project implementation with the matplotlib, but the problem is we cannot implement the three-dimensional data set on the properly in matplotlib. So I would like to go for the seaborn as well, right? So after this, I will go for the introduction of seaborn, and once we cover up the seaborn, we can go for combined in matplotlib and seaborn implementation of data set because uh, suppose we are going to use about big project on this one, the matplotlib that is not supporting that much on multi-dimensional data set. So hope so let's go for the implementation. And then first thing that I'm going to do, that is opening the quick work. Okay. So till then, we go for a quick recap about pie chart, then histogram, then data set, quick questions, implementation. Okay. So now I just want to implement a pie chart. Okay. So let's go for this one. Okay. So this one I'm going to implement the pie chart here. So for this purpose, I have to take, actually this is an API. So if I go for the some implementation purpose, why not I check this one? See, yesterday we have seen one thing, that figure part, the figure.plt. So let's check out one thing. FIG fig. I'm just taking one um, variable dot plt and I'm passing figure. Okay, this is my function, and then I'm passing axis. Okay, I'm passing axis. So for the accessing purpose, means axis assigning purpose, see, ax is equals to fig. So I'm assigning axis to the figure. So that purpose, fig dot add ax es. See, now check out. I'm passing 0, comma 0, and you can pass 1, comma 1. This is simple. If suppose the both axes are equal, right? So you can assign like a axis is equals to axis, sorry, axis dot axis equals to directly assign like this one. So Q here equal. Okay. So check out how we are going to use this. To equal. So now I'm passing P language equals to, I'm just passing the data here. Check out. This is C program. You can pass here CPP program, then C CPP, C sharp, PGM. Then you can pass Python, PGM. Then you can pass Java program. Okay, 5 values that I have added here. And now the student count we can pass. STUD student is equals to, see, you can pass like it depends upon you that how can you pass the data on the basis of this. So hope so. If you will get the data set, see how many students. Suppose 100 of students are there. So 100 students you have to slice it down, right? Suppose you can pass this 25, 25, 25, 25. Sorry, actually 20. So I'll change the count as well. I'll make it 150 almost. So that purpose 7, 40, and 42. So how much it is? 43. 43 and 50, 70, almost done. I think this is enough, right? So 150 around the data we got here. And let's, why not we pass this data on the pie chart? Let's check out. AX dot PIE, pie, into the bracket, you have to pass students. Okay, this is data that I got from C. Then, comma, you have to pass labels, right? LE, labels purpose you can pass LABEL. Okay, is equals to, what I have to pass? P lang or student? What do you think? P underscore LANG lang. Okay, that's it. So afterwards, I just have to do plt dot show student spell also. See, and we never got it that labels. So labels purpose, we, what we have done here, we should get that data, right, on the basis of that. So previously we have done this way. For the data purpose showing, if suppose one is not shown, I have to pass the full data here. Maybe how do we show that on pie chart? As the use of add access. So access makes correct properly here. So this one, if you are removing, that's not enough. So predefined by default, you get it properly. That's not on dealing with that. But add axis makes the proper dimensional area. So this is x-axis and all. So if both angles means x-axis y-axis or this one, these are the equal. You are saying that if you remove this one, check out, and so, so because of this, you will get a properly axis areas, both figure size, not only from the right angle or left angle or height. You are getting equal size for the both side. What the point? The figure size. But I'm just thinking about, I would like to show that data on what, on pie chart, right? Sizing, that is in sizing, 0 0 excess sizing. Okay, so wait, I'm just checking about, I want to show this data on the left. If suppose if I pass the student here by the label purpose also, it shows, not an issue. See this one. But I would like to go for the chart showing, chart label purpose. So how he just manages that data showing implementation on the, this is nothing but actually data labels. I just finding the data labels. If suppose it works, then definitely it's good for us. Wait, I will do one thing. I think the functionality that is on label maybe. Right? But there isn't so many features that we have towards the pie chart to show the data, show the implementation purpose. You can slice down the data. Just give me a little bit time so that I can implement this. Actual value showing on the data, that is different maybe. Maybe there we have attospect using atto. Hmm. Wait, I got in some OP city and I'm passing student. I think my charts are supporting or not, I don't know, but with that I will check that one afterwards. Okay, let's go. One more feature here I would like to show, that is colors. Okay, so let's go for the coloring purpose. If you want to show, can pie chart shows the negative values? I think, how can we shows negative values? Negative values means if suppose data you are passing negative, then he will not show. Why? Because he always goes with the data that present in the showing purpose. See, If suppose you think like this one. Mhm. It's not possible. Yes. And right, I'll do colors is equals to black. This thing that we have seen in yesterday's bar chart as well, right? And pink, green, blue, and blue, and what is you can pass here colors is equals to colors. Yeah, we can. And after color, let's we pass legend. Okay, let's we pass legend. Legend is nothing but, wait, I'll show you. PLT dot LEGEND. See this one. The black who is getting the black, who is getting the CPP, like this one. Yes. You know what? Actually, you can use this legend concept on other bar chart as well. Also. Why? Because this is a general part, no, to understanding purpose to which are the colors. Now you can get it easily, but suppose if you are having multiple categories on it, understanding purpose very tough. So maybe this one is good always. Second thing, legend is, have you got the point? Legend, right? And then we go for another one. Actually, that is not working properly, but it's okay, no problem. Another one we should implement. That is, you know what? See, you can give the legend title as well. Listen, wait, I am implementing this. Bluewiz for visualization purpose. Well, yeah, so many tools there we have. Bluewiz, I think if you go for the visualization checker, data visualization. Many of the, you know that. See, Microsoft Power BI, Tableau, Sense, Demo 5, Google Analytics. Even IBM Cogno, I think something name is there. IBM Cogno, data visualization. Something is like Cogno something. That is also provided by IBM only. So many of the IBM uh, means branches they are using same, right? And how to show the data in each segment for each segment. Yeah, that's the point, sir. That's the point. I'm just finding that word because why he is not showing. Actually, I used the auto optic, but that not work here. But I'll find out that. Don't worry. I'll go for this. I'll add here title for title is equals to um, this is vision. Okay, study. See, you can pass here. Study name. Okay, study. You can pass here easily, and even you can do one thing. So actually, that I missed maybe. See, yes, IBM combinates. Yeah, maybe that I have seen so many before, so many ones. So let's say exploit. Another one word that we have here, exploit. See, exploit. EXPLOTE. Explore. Okay. So explore is nothing but if you want to slice down some part of that. So exploit will help to you. But before exploit, you have to do one thing. That is create one variable ex is equals to see those means which of the suppose I want to explode. I want to cut it down that Python programming part. So you have to put here Python programming like this one. See 0, comma 0, comma 0, comma 0, comma 0, comma 0.2, comma 0. Okay. And then exploit is equals to ex. See this one. The way that we have removed this. Exploit you can do like this. You got the point what I have done here. The 0, 0, 0 means these are the 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is fifth one. So that I'm just passing it 0.2 on the position of fourth. Okay, and fifth one is in 0. So you can get it easily. Even you can pass the shadow is equals to true as well. Okay, shadow is equals to true. Check out. Actually, you know what? I'll remove the color. It looks the original color always goes into yeah. Change the length of that. Like this one. Okay, and we can make mm, shadow is equals to true. Say this one. It looks easy and realistic to remove that. So if you are using the shadow is equals to true and exploit is equals to x. Ex is already I have first. If you use another one 0.2 something like opposite this 0.2 check out. So it will looks like this. Yeah. You know what? Those points just remember means those are useful to us because many of the content though that is like heavy to understand, right? So easy material you just remember that. So exploit is equals to ex and shadow is equals to true, and you can remove it easy. Exploit is nothing. It's easy if you have in data in the form of array, no, you can implement like this as well, right? So let's go for another one example about this, and this will make you because today we have to wrap up the matplotlib and this matplotlib and the cborg. Once we complete the cborg, no, that time we can do the one on the basis of one project on, right? This will help you. Let's go for another one. Okay, one more example about not this time. Not I'm just going through the this one. Can you show the data set for the chart? Yeah, I will implement that one. That's why I'm just waiting for that good one, right? Because the implementation is suppose if I'm using, I want to go for the credit card fraud detection, right? So this will wait. I will show you. I have done previously also. Wait, I will take another one chart and then I will take data set part. Okay. So now I'm just implementing twin axis matplotlibs twin axis. Okay. So what is the exactly meaning of twin axis? Here we can implement the matplotlib chart, but it's kind of line chart, but it will be helpful to you. Like I tried changing that. Can the pie can make it dynamic when someone click on the pie to get a recharge and code instead of hard coding. Automatic implementation. Yesterday you have said, sir. Yes, I worked on that, but that is not going means what I'm expecting. No, that type of answer I'm still not got. So I think I will do that and I will share with you definitely. I got your point. Mouse hover and all something that is there because when you use a Tableau and Power BI, when you make a mouse hover on it, you will get it that values, what it is a Python programming, how many students like that. It is easy. This is like automatic. And if you make like this one, like this one, and like, but this is different. And we shift the title to left or right. Yes, it is. Which title? This one. You can assign something like uh, legend alignment left, yeah, left or right. But therefore, we don't have an alignment. Maybe something different, not an alignment. Is it correct? Graph alignment, maybe. Graph alignment. What about labels index indicators indicates, sir? Which labels? Which indicators? Pie plot, PLT plot, where it is PLT plot. Yeah, plot WT. What? It's a chart, no pie chart. If you want pie chart, you have to pass the pie. If you want, suppose plotting a simple plot, if you pass the PLOT, wait, I have to remove that charts as well. Means these are labels on the basis of exploit is not part of this one. But wait, you can pass here. Valid location upper right, upper left. Same. Yes, now it makes and this one. I think this is good. There we have seen no upper left, right, lower left, lower right. This one works easily. The plt.py, the labels, what labels indicates indicates in the graph. PLD.py is nothing but you are showing that pie chart. That's the thing. The graph showing, graph purpose. If you want to show this graph, you have to pass the PIE. Right? Wait. Just let me know if you got this point. If I do like this one, no? See, no handle the labels found into the put language is unpaid with stuff. Data is very seriously changes. But I will do one thing. If I pass here bar, see, because data is the way I implemented, no, that is different. That's why you can pass here. Then AI. The bar chart, you can change with the bar chart, scatter plot. If I pass the scatter, that also. See, but this will be like some different plot if I implement it. This thing making some difference. If I go with the that previously implemented one. This one. Scatter implemented easily, but why this is not getting properly, I don't know. But it is. We should like to show properly, but it's okay. Implemented. But if I go for some patterns, suppose pie chart and all, then definitely it will be problematic. So you have to pass like this. You have to pass this. Oh, sorry. Actually, the data is in string, so we cannot pass here. This and this is because you should have to pass the numeric data. I need to put that it's okay. So let's go for that new point that I'm going to take. That is which one? Even access. So first, I'm going to implement this one, and you will get to know about what it is exactly in access. Okay. So let's go for it. The data I'm going to implement. Before I implement, first I'll set out the accesses and then collect some data sets and all, and then I go for the implementation purpose. Okay, so let's go for it. See, this is limit look like same of line chart, but check out how it looks first. Okay, so I'll take this one equal, and then so 3 and 3 6 and 7. I will take a 5 only because data is, if suppose data is limited, then it works properly. Then I will go here to implement X data I got here. We have to set up Y data here. So let's check out Y data. How do we do square of square values of this one? Any NP function? Do you know any NP function? Do you know any NP function? Wait, I will show you how it is. So implement this one. Okay. First, I will create a random size, and then implementation purpose I will show you. Okay. Check out a1 dot plot, and then I'll pass here implementation that is different. X is equals to it or into the bracket. I'll have to pass some data. So 1 to 11 I will take. Okay. And then I will implement a1 dot plot. I'm doing into the bracket. You should have to pass X data, which in this in comma np dot exp what into that you just pass X data, means you are getting now X data, and this is like a Y's data. Okay, so you are doing the exponential data set. So check out the way I have created. You can implement like this. No, first X and Y's data we got, np dot exponential we have done, and then a1 dot I'll pass set. See what I'm doing. Set underscore y lable label into the bracket exp. You can pass the short name, and then you are going to create twin axis. So check out. It's similar kind of that previously we have seen, but it shows in different format. Equals to a2. See, a2 is equals to a1 dot. What you have to pass? Twin. What? Twin. Okay. Twin x. See, twin x. What is a1? A1 is you are taking as a um, you can take as a P1 as well, but I'm taking here x2. Actually, I have to take x, ax. Wait. So I will take ax. Because here we are implementing two graphs, no? That's why you are implementing two graphs. So I have to give here because I have done the copy paste. So x1 I have to do. Wait, I will change it with the a1. Better do that. Okay, now. So plot purpose, this one is figures of a1. A1 dot plot. You can go for the PLT as well, but a1 dot plot x comma np dot exponential x, and then here this set underscore y label, you just pass a1. Okay, an explanation. And you are implementing to the next chart, that is a2. Now I'm taking another one variable a2, and you are passing new data here for the a2 purpose, because you are implementing two graphs no, in a single. So a2, and if suppose now I'm just implementing here some mathematical point, here the way I'm using implemented, now I'm using some different chart. So a2 dot plot, you can pass x data, and you are creating np dot log x, np dot log x. See, here also one mathematical equation we have, here also one mathematical equation we have, but this is for the a1 and this is for the a2. Okay, two different things that we have done here. Okay, now see, now I'm just assigning the label for that one, a2 dot set underscore y label, and that time I'm just implementing log data, and this is exponential data. Okay, now let's set figure level. So no need to assign region. I'll just implement the plt dot show arrange. Okay, I think my spell is mistake here. What is the problem with it? What is the problem? What is the problem with the implementation purpose? I see. Arrange data we got easy, not an issue. EXE we got it easy, not getting. Yeah, just a second. I will implement, because you know you are implementing the graph here. You are implementing graph. That's why I want to show a two charts, two line charts in a single that we have implemented. Just I have taken the one example. So I think, okay, that's I made a mistake here. This one, yes sir, it's correct. Thanks for this one. The function after object has no attribute of plot. Here my code is implemented, and why he is not showing? Mhm. np dot x comma np dot log x plot, why he is not showing? I'm just sharing that code to you. Please check out if this is implemented on your node, because my another PC is got executed, but this PC is not executed. I have shared through the chat here. Check out once. Mm. Yes, yes, same and same problem I got. Function object has no attribute. Mhm. Let's see. I will do it later that one because some of the problem I'm getting here. I think it will not implement. So I'll change that one and I'll do it later here. I'll take through the data set one example because that is important. We'll take one data set. It is a small. So I'll take a one real-time example, credit card for detection data set. So I will show you the how to implement this, right? Mm, okay. So this is credit card for detection data. Okay. So this data is like, see, so what is the data that I'm just explaining you? The time is there, and these are the nothing but features of that, properties of that fraud. Okay. So you know what is the meaning of this one? Credit card fraud detection. So these are the transaction is those points that you are getting here. The V12 till here we have V12 till here we have amount, right? And check out V1 to V28. So these are the types of frauds. Okay, types of frauds, and all the way that transaction is going through with the 28 fraudulent process. Okay, so on the basis of that, the class will be shows that this transaction is a fraud or not. Okay, just imagine because there is an near about 2,84,000 data set rows are there. How much? 2,84,000 rows are there, and here on what time that transaction we have done, and that transaction is a fraud or not. So zero is nothing but not a fraud, and if suppose there is an one, then definitely that is a fraud transaction we have. And how much amount of transaction we have done, that is also we just see here we have near about 149 rupees, 2 rupees, and 378 rupees kind of transaction we got here. So on the basis of that, we have to do a visualization of it. So we cannot do a huge big implementation of means graphs about v1 to v20, but we can do implementation about how many frauds are there, how many non-frauds are there. So those things we can do. Multidimensional dataset implementation and visualization, that comes under the seaborne. But if suppose if you want to go for the numeric based implementation, then this is good for us. So let's do for the execution here. Okay. The first thing you have to do a data set. See, a data set dot info. See, all the data we have properly, the class column and this time column, and all the v1 to v28 is in the process of prodigal segmentations, means types of prodigal segmentations. So that data means that your for transition or any root transition goes into the all the 28 processes, and on the basis of that he will show you a fraud or not. Actually this data set is in still never anybody says that this data set is given by some bank or not, but because security purpose they haven't shared, but definitely it will show. I think someone has shared this. This is an executor, sir. Yes. Wait, I will take. Mm-hmm. What? Where we get in problem there? A1 dot twinx function. A1 dot twinx. Okay, this one. And your data set is graphs that we got. Twinx, actually, Twinx lines that provides the both sectors, means the combining two lines. That line chart we have seen, similar kind of handle we have, similar kind of concept. But here we have arranged this part is different. See, okay, and this part is different. So this is easy to implementation, but the cause sometimes we get a problem here for this one. If I pass like changes of see, get it. So we can detect the chart also. I will change the color as well. See, this is a red color that is an exponential data that we have properly. It will start from the 2, 3, 4, 5 because till the we got here 12. Okay, and I have added here this 12, so I'll pass it from. Yeah, it is properly restored. That is an log. Okay, it shows proper. So this is log data and this is exponential data. So that we can see is here proper. Right. Even we have to do many examples on it, but it's best that directly we go for implementation of data set. So hope so. Let's go for implementation of data set. So that will be helpful to us. Just a minute. I'll do one thing. I will stop the screen here. Mm. Yes, I have read it down the data set first. That's why. See, we have a data set, right? This one. And I would like to show that implementation of transactions now, right? There we are going to do a some problem statement solution. The first that we can do the analysis of this one means we can show the data set. So on the basis of the class. So which data set that we have, that is a credit card fraud detection and transaction that we have seen here, the amount and class. So all the process that goes around your amount and class, okay, that amount, the 149 amount that we have done the transaction, that is a fraud or not. The zero indicates is true, means this is not a fraud, but one indicates always fraud. So let's can we have CSV? Wait, I will show you to suppose just 1 minute. This is not in data. Actually, predict. Mhm. They haven't given the full data set here. Only one thing that if I upload this one, just give me a little bit time because of uploading is going on. Yes, it is. I got it. Hmm. See, I have shared. Please go through that. Check out once. Okay, so let's go and implement this one. The first thing that we have to see, uh, showing the values and all, right? So let's implement. Hmm, First thing that I have to do, that is count class. So COMP count. Okay, so this is nothing but count class, CLA class. So I'm implementing here PD dot value count, VALUES value underscore count. Why to use value counts? Anyone knows? How many classes are present into that, right? How many classes are present into that? If suppose the classes are present into near about 6 to 7 categories are present, then you will identify that how many are there. So class is capital, so I will just pass it then C class. Okay, class, and then we have to make a sort because we can get it properly how many are there. Okay, if suppose if you data set, sorry, see 0 means how many transaction true values are there, 2,84,350, and how many ones are there, 492. Okay, so we have the differentiation means how many true transactions and how many fraud transactions, but the one thing is missing here, that is one thing is missing, that is, let's see one implementation. Mm, you have to see first class and pass the plot. Okay, into that. See, first one thing, which kind of plotting you want. You can directly pass the plt dot bar or what, but another one thing you can do here, that is kind, which kind of you want, kind and bar. Okay, so kind is nothing but you can take whichever bar chart, okay, line chart or something, but I'm just passing bar, and then that's it. You can pass it here, that much only. And plt dot, you have to pass title into that, total transaction, total transaction. I'm just adding the name only, and then you can pass plt dot x label. This is correct, x label. So you can pass directly x label or something, and even bar chart size also. But in my thinking, if I pass like this one, check out directly, you can pass a class plt dot y label into the bracket. You can pass here frequency. Okay, so two things that we have, but if I directly implement this one, check out. See the total transactions, but we never get a complete fraud data here. Means, because fraud data is very low count, no? You have seen that fraud data count. How much it is? How much it is? Only 492. So what do you think? If I implement through the graph, is it visible? Yes or no? Are you getting my point? The frauds we have, near about very low count. So what do you think? Is good for that? Yes. And you can pass through the another one, but I think this much is good. Wait. We have the class point and plot, that is not an issue, because we have added and pass it down into it. So you guys are thinking about why there is not an x and y. See, whatever the difference that we got here, value bounds in the class, that is stored into the count class. So count class itself and two values, means x and y kind of things. Okay, so we added here data set like this one, plot, kind bar, and title and all. These are things that you know about previously. So see, this is 0 and 1 is become a this one. Okay, all the data, that is nothing but this one. And how much count that we have, near about 2.5 lakh of data, right? So this is, if suppose if I go with some different scenario, suppose whatever part 2 implementation. Okay, in the next session, you know what, actually I'll take a near about 5 to 10 problem statement on matplotlib. Okay, and real time examples, means data set also I will take. Now I'm taking the random questions here, but this will helpful to you. Now, if suppose I want fraud data and normal data set in different manner, so what I have to do, that is like this one. See, fraud is equals to, you just pass it down like the data set into the bracket, data set. Okay, and class equals to 1. You can get it easily. This one, for this is 0 and 2. Okay, So print fraud dot shape and 2 dot shape, this one count we got, and same that we are going to pass it down into there, into the graph. So we haven't implemented that histogram, right? Histography into our plotting structure. Now we are going to implement that one, and even scatter plot. So the first, we will check fraudulent transactions. See what I'm saying. First, we will check to fraudulent transactions occur more often during the certain time period or not. See, on the basis of certain time period or not. So let's implement this one. Okay, check out how many transactions that we have, and then we are going to implement on the basis of time period, certain time period. Okay, so first thing we are going to implement, see, we are going to implement one structure here. So check out. I'm taking some variables as well, and transactions as well. Subplotting we have to do. Data set is large, kernel taking time to load. Yes, it is. That's why it depends upon the your PC size also, means RAM and capability of that loading. If suppose you have so much installation softwares in your PC already installed, then definitely you will get a problem. See, I'm taking one variable, and another one variable is like this. So f comma into the bracket ax1, and they see I'm taking two variables here, but single in a single point of view. I'm taking here ax1 and ax2, and in that I'm passing the data here. Check out. Okay, in that plt dot subplotting we are going to do. See what I'm saying? Subplotting. Subplot. Subplot already we have seen, and in that you have to pass how many rows you want to, how many columns you want, one. Okay, but if suppose if you want to share same area of that, then you can pass like a share x is equals to true. Share x is equals to true. So check whenever I going to execute know that, and you will get to know that how we show you. Okay, so now that f dot sup, see subtitle. So you are getting subtitle means same single title for two diagrams. Okay, check out title subtitles, and now time of transaction versus amount by class, we are going to find out there. Class. Now check out. I'll check AX1, the first graph I'm implementing here. First graph that into the scatter plot, scatter into the bracket. You can pass fraud time and fraud amount. See, fraud time and fraud amount. So that purpose, you know what you have to do. You have to calculate this first. So I'm just showing fraud and TRUE, sorry, UE, true. So you can give the name for that normal transaction, normal transaction. And here also I'll take FRAUD fraud, and this is nothing but normal. Okay, this one, and I'm passing here some variables that already we have implemented. Okay, fraud transaction scatter, and let's check out. Plus FRAUD dot time. Okay. Comma, fraud dot amount. Okay. Now, so fraud time and fraud amount. So because both are we are going to work. No? That's right. So AX1 dot set underscore TITL. So we are setting up title here. For these are the frauds. This is FRAUD fraud. Okay. Now AX2 dot scatter into the bracket. You just have to do. Actually, we already given the name for that one, but now we are going to do for the normal. So normal already is seen. So normal dot time. Okay. Normal dot time. See, we are finding the time transaction difference between time transaction with versus amount of amount by class. Now AX2. Okay, and we have to set up the title. Yeah, title. Okay. Now here also this is a normal transaction. This is normal. See, both different scenarios we got here. Now titles we said now X label and Y label we are going to apply that one. PLD dot X LABEL into the bracket time. We have to pass time in seconds because already mentioned time in seconds. And then PLD dot Y PLE label. Come on. Okay. What? So see. So time in second and this is amount. Okay. So this is fraud. This is normal. See. So all the data we have, the fraud data we have added, and for normal data also we have added, implemented. So we have some problem here. Check out the implementation is correct. Normal. Okay. Wait, wait. Where it is? No. See, these are the fraud transactions, and these are the normal transactions. I think the data that we got here, that is wait. This is correct. The amount we got, fraud we got, time in seconds, and these are the amount. Actually, these are the amount. Okay, and this is scatter plot we have implemented, and these are the transactions. See, actually, why this much is scrambled manner we got here? Because your data is in large. Yes, correct. Your transactions are near about 280,000 something. That's why we are getting this. See here, we have this much. This is looking suitable, and this is a little bit scrambled. Why? Because this is the true transactions, normal transactions. These are the fraud transactions. So you know that how many fraud transactions are there. How many fraud transactions are there? 492. So these are the 492 frauds. So that's why it's visible clearly. But this is nothing but your what? This is nothing but your true transactions, and that's why this data set looks like an scrambled manner. So you can change the colors and all these things easily with this one. We can do that one also. But see, one time is the way this is implemented, because you have already taken the data set, right? And if suppose if I if I'm not passing any subplots and all, it's not a meaning of it. But the way we have done here, sorting and all, because see, the fraud and true transactions we have updated into the value. These are the variables. No, see what I'm saying. The way, uh, yeah, I will copy. Yes, yes. See what happened here. We have taken one and zeros data into the for and normal, right? Now the data we got into the properly here. See, this is subplot 2 comma 1, that is share x1. That is completely based on the this part is into your subplotting implementation. But the next part that comes here, that is if you want scatter plot and the normal data. But you have implemented one, two, no. If suppose if you don't want this one, if you don't want this one, and this one is also you don't want. Suppose I'll copy this and paste it down here, and I'll make normal this one. It. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, I will upload. What is the return for the f and x1 comma x2? Actually, this is the getting of the variable, the single common variable that for the subtitle means the both graphs. Okay, and ax1 and ax2 we are implemented into the single node, because subplots in a single two rows you want, and single-handedly you save that share exception. That's why we are having f comma ax1 and ax2. So f is for the common that we have taken. If suppose we never get any common variable here. So that's why we have created here common variable comma. This is second one, that ax1 and ax2, that subplots for implementation purpose. And then we got it this one. But see what we have. We never got it this one, the data or right. This is fraud data. Suppose if I go with this one, this is also never get it easily. Wait, something. No, normal time and normal amount, got it easily. This should have to come, no? Because our data directly we have taken here fraud and time, fraud dot time and fraud dot amount. If suppose this will work, I'll if suppose if I implement like this. Oh, sorry. Actually, what happened? Why this is not showing? The, we have to pass here plt dot plt, and you can pass here scatter. Now we will get title. Yes, we got. This is a normal transaction on the basis of this one. Only normal transactions data set. Normal transaction, And if you pass yes instead of scatter bar here, bars you will get as so much because it will take a little bit time to implement as comparatively scatter because every time this is creating the bar and all, right? Maybe we'll get a problem here. Take the time. Wait, I will do it here one more thing. Do you know the implementation of two, two charts in a single? You can you can label if suppose normal data is for the green and fraud data is into red. Is it possible? What do you think? So which part that we have done? Where did we have done that one? Implementation of pie chart, you know. Hmm, Saturday. What is the date that one? See how much time he is taking. I'll restart the kernel. Okay. Time in this one. This is red and this is green. TLD dot scatter and demograph average values. This is shown. Okay. Let's check out why why this is correct now. Green, I think equals to is correct. So sorry. See, you are you can do this one. You got the point, everyone? What I have done? What are the red points are there that is in fraud, and what are the blue points are there that is in true transactions? Are you getting this one? Yes or no? See, this is not in this part of this one code. This is not in part of this one code. See, so you can show this data into bar chart also, but scatter plot is important because you have an heavy data set. If you are using that into the bar chart, then definitely more scramble thing you will get here. So better scatter is important. Scatter is good for to identify only. You will get to know that. But for transactions, we have here near about only almost 500, and others are near about 1 2 lakhs. So better you have to implement like this one, right? So till now, I think on next week, we will take near about 8 to 10 examples on the this one, means implement on the data set, and then next week only we are going to start a C work. Okay, because work on the examples of matplotlib, working of implementations as well, means assignment and all. Today I will share the assignment as well. Okay, so this will help to you. Okay, so what do you think, guys? If you have you completed that previous one? Have you completed previous one assignment that already I have given? So I will check the portal as well, but go through the portal. Okay, and then the second assignment also you should go through it. This is very easy assignment because dataset also I have shared with it. So that first and this second I will share and check out once again. Okay, so let's wrap up the session and check out today what we have done. Okay, 17th April Sunday is going to be holiday. It's Easter Sunday. Okay, I will discuss with the team as well about this. So, but don't worry about it. Next Saturday also we can continue the sessions. If suppose there is on Sunday, they will inform. Yeah. Okay. So let's go for the next week and see you on the next week as well. Do the exercises on it. And thank you so much for joining this one. Take care, you all. See you. Yeah, I will update, sir. I will update. Last one. This. Yeah, I have shared to all. Check out. Actually, don't get confused about normal and fraud that I have done, that I have taken from the data set. Okay, don't worry about it. So normal and fraud transactions. See, both are comes from the single column. These are the class that I have taken. Okay, thank you.